Morning everybody, welcome to the car, welcome to a Monday morning coffee chat in the car. So it's 7:45, I've just driven down to Daventry, sat in the car park. I leave home early on a Monday and a Tuesday, just get ahead of the traffic and get here. Don't start till 9 o'clock on a Monday. So I've got my coffee mug, flask of coffee. So pour this out and I'll carry on talking in a second, so just bear with me. There we go. So it was what? 16 degrees, 15 degrees when I left home. Sunny. It's only 30 odd miles. Got to the other side of Coventry. Fog. And it's 12 degrees here. I've not brought a jumper today. Hopefully it'll burn off later. It's only a short walk. It's only a 5-minute walk to work from the car park. So, yeah, yesterday I went out with Simon then. That's good. In the vlog I said 122 subscribers, it's 125 now, which is just bonkers. I just can't get over the growth in subscribers, which is just amazing. Excuse me, coffee slurp. So, as I mentioned, we've got the Audax coming up on Sunday. That's 209 kilometres from Lichfield, going over towards Loughborough Way and then Colsterworth, which is the A1 near Isaac Newton's house where he lived. That's a National Trust property, that. Quite interesting though, quite nice, only a little place. But we went about a year ago, my wife and I. It was boiling, baking day, really one of those really hot days. And then it comes back again, back Charnwood Forest and Loughborough Way again, back. 209 kilometres, which is about it's about 130 miles, I think. I was going to cycle up from home, but I don't know, I can't decide, we'll see. See what the weather forecast is like at the weekend and everything. So there's that coming up. We've got the Tour of Britain starts in September, I think. It's usually September. But before then, we've got the women's tour going round, and they're starting in Atherstone again. They did it last year. They start in Atherstone, which is 10 miles from my house, and then they're going round and they're going through Forlongley and Meriden. So I keep meaning to look up what day that's on and see if I can get the day off work and go and have a look. And then time trial this Tuesday. The following week, I think it's the 20th. Yeah, that'll be right. I think it's about the 20th. There's a series of like criteriums that are on up at Lichfield again, at Fradley, on the Kerbera Sprint circuit, which is a bit of a motor racing circuit, but they use it for cycling as well. So I might go up and have a look. I was going to consider racing, but probably not. We'll see. So what else? Oh yeah, I must look. With Team CLS, there's a year from now, a year in June, we've got in the UK. It's Closed Road Sportif, 100 miles from Cambridge. And the entries opened this morning at 7 AM. And Team CLS were trying to get a load together and enter as a big group. Early bird entries are something like £59 or £55. After a certain date, it's going to go up once they're sold out to, it might be £75. 8,000 entries there are. So I want to do the Fred next year though. I'd rather do the Fred. And of course the Fred won't open till December, January time. So I might enter, but it's a year away. It's a whole year away, and who knows what I'm doing in a year. So, suppose we better look that up. And then last night, I've decided, I've been keeping an eye on it for a while, but I've decided that I have clicked buy on a purchase to replace this camera that I'm looking at now and that I'm talking to you now on. So at the moment I'm talking on the Canon SX280HS, but so often when I'm using the camera like this, I get out of shot and I have to throw it away, and I can't put a dead cat on it because of where the microphones are. They're so close to one of the focusing sensors, so it's impossible. So I've ordered and I've clicked a Canon, what are they called? Canon, is it a GS or do you know, I've forgotten. Canon GS7 Mark II, is it? The one with the flip up screen, the one that's meant to be good. Second hand one from a company called camerajungle.co.uk, which is effectively owned by Jessops, which are a camera company in the UK. I've ordered cameras, I've bought cameras off them before. I was watching some on eBay. One on eBay yesterday went for £380 plus £8 postage. And of course you get no warranty, no comeback issue. Camera Jungle, I've paid £355 and a 12-month warranty. If I do something like that online, I always do a camera snip of the final page with your order number and everything, just in case. And again, this time, luckily I did, because I didn't get a confirmation email, which is unusual. So keep an eye on that today, see if an email comes through. So that should arrive this week. Of course, there'll only be one battery, so I'll have to get new batteries, etc. Well, I say new batteries, spare batteries, which is what I did with this camera. But then I'll probably sell this one, or I might keep it for a bit and use it for a bit. We'll see. So what else? Training. Goals. That's what I want to talk about. Training and goals. I've been toying with the idea for a bit, and I've decided to try and go for it, I think. So next year, 2019, I'll be 50. So I'm 50 this year, later this year. I've decided that what I'm going to do is 25-mile time trial. It's 3 years since I've done a 25-mile time trial. And I'm going to see if I can get under the hour for a 25. Never done it. I've been close. I've been to 1 hour and 2 minutes on a slower course. So now that I had power meter then, so now that I've got a power meter and with Zwift and the smart trainers, I reckon I can do it on the right course on the right day. Before I was trying to do my interval training on the road, so I'd go out with an aim to do 280 watts for 5 minutes or 6 minutes or whatever, and then you get a car in the way, you get a roundabout, you get traffic lights, it'd be windy, you couldn't, you were putting too much power out or anything, so you couldn't do a good session. I did have a turbo trainer, but it's not the same. So the motivation wasn't there before, because I didn't have Zwift, I didn't even have Trainer Road then. So it was just a case of sitting on the turbo with the music on. Slurp. So I think with the correct training, I can do it. So I'm tempted to go for that next year. So of course that means 25 mile an hour. So that means a 24-minute 10 mile. I've done 24s before. I used to regularly do 24s a few years ago when I was doing them. When was that? That might have been 2010, but anyway. Of course, it's 4 years since my heart attack. That's the thing. I'm older. I've had a heart attack, but at least I'm fixed now. I'm better, aren't I? Whereas before I wasn't. So I did get down to a 24 just before my heart attack, but I felt rough, and that's why. Got my car lights on still. Turn them off. So yeah, that's my aim for next year. I'll still do the Fred and a 25 time trial under the hour. Once I've done under the hour, I'll be happy. I know I'm capable of it. It's just doing it. Motivation and training. Don't know how close I can get, but that's the thing, innit? We'll have to wait and see. So I think I'll leave it at that for today. So Monday, as I said. So have a good week, everybody. Hope you're not too busy. Hope work's not too hard. Get out on your bikes and everything. And take care out there on the roads. There's been a few people being knocked off or falling off or crashing or whatever lately, so take care. See you later. Thanks for watching.